Hi guys, and welcome back to Modern Geek Supply. This is our second upgrade video for our channel. This time we're doing video stabilization with the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 smartphone gimbal for both Android and iOS. I am an Android user. This device may very well be the best option for you. I wouldn't have chosen it if I thought otherwise. But if you are an iOS or iPhone user, you will actually be privy to two additional features, which is not due to any kind of bias with the company against Android, Google. It's actually between Google and third-party developers. It's a lack of access to Google's API. Anyway, again, as I said, this may very well be great for any Android user such as myself. Otherwise, I would not have bought it. Anyway, gonna do an unboxing. Gonna go ahead and go over the features, the controls, show you some beautiful footage that we took in Central Florida at Lake Eola and Lake Underhill, some time-lapse, some hyperlapse, some automated functions of this device, such as taking panoramic photos for you, and more. So anyway, let's go ahead and get on to the unboxing. Once again, this is the Osmo Mobile 3, the current flagship smartphone gimbal from DJI, the current leader in consumer drones. If you're thinking of getting into content creation using your smartphone, you'll inevitably find yourself needing a gimbal. You're going to want the best bang for your buck, and DJI's got you covered here with the DJI Osmo Mobile 3. Alright, so, let's see, first thing we're greeted with is the case. Let's see, we got a little box off to the side here. Don't need that. Alright, I see some paperwork in there, so let's pop an end open. There we go. I think the tripod might be in here. Yep, these are our DJI grip. It's hard plastic here, and the bottom of the unit itself has a little tripod mounting threaded hole there. I mean, you don't have to just use it on this. You could use it on a full-size tripod as well, like we're planning to do when we take it out for some more shots later. All right, opens up like so. Put that aside. What else we got in here? The other, something a little further down in there. Come on. Nope, it's being stubborn. I might have to open the other end for that. All right, this side. We have the wrist strap, just branded wrist strap. Ooh, nice, very soft. Well, soft, but then also kind of coarse Osmo bag. All right. We open up, we got the paperwork in the middle here. But I'm still trying to get out of there. Come on, I said get out. We got some little stickers here for something. There we go. All right, so you got your regular USB connection on one side, and then you got the USB-C on the other. That'll be for your integrated battery charging. Yes, the battery is integrated. It has an approximate 15-hour runtime. So what do we got here? We got a quick start guide. Pretty basic, mostly pictures here. And what is this? This is a products and Australian consumer law. Yeah, I'm not in Australia. A little bit of information about the warranty and disclaimer and safety guidelines. Not gonna bore you with that. All right, so what is this? It has a pocket. I'm sure this, I don't know. It's nice to have something and instead of just nothing at all. But even though it feels good, I just have this fear that this material right here is gonna end up getting ripped, like a hole punctured, or just like a woman's stocking, it's gonna have a run in your stocking. All right, so let's see, going on inside. And here we go. Oh, packing peanuts, blah. Get that out of there. I guess this is just for the shipping. I'm not sure. I'll leave it in there for now. And here we are. We have the unit. It's not charged up yet. Let's see, we got a couple instructions here. What is this? How to activate your Osmo Mobile 3 for the first time. So you will receive that. Here's your charging port right here, but for some reason, we have an additional full-size USB here on the side. I'll try to remember to read into that and let you know what that's about here. You got your power indication. You got your little very low to the ground here joystick, your record and photo capture button. The M here, not sure yet what the M stands for, but that is obviously a power symbol, so that button in one way or another will be your power button. And then over here, you have a zoom. And let's see here, phone camera direction. Okay, so it wants the camera side of your phone to be over here, where the red arrow's going. So something to keep in mind after you inevitably take that sticker off. And of course, like some other little cell phone tripods, it's extendable on both ends though for this one. Looks like it'll be big enough for most any phone. Hopefully they don't get too crazy with the Galaxy Note 20 or Note 20 Plus, whichever way they choose to go with it this year. The Ultra is already looking like a pretty fat phone right there, so hoping that'll fit in here. All right, so now, a couple little things now about the Osmo 3. It will connect to your phone seamlessly via Bluetooth, via the Nemo app for the phone that, again, you can get off the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. And let's see, it will automatically connect to your device, and when you turn on the Nemo app on your phone and then turn on the gimbal and you're ready to roll. Quick and easy pairing. Now, once you if you have an iPhone 11 with the wide angle lens, there is a bit of an issue. You can see right here, this part right here, once your phone is inside, if you balance it like it makes you do, and your phone is fully centered, with that wide angle sensor, you're gonna end up catching a little bit of this rounded surface here in the bottom corner of your videos. Now, with this specific gimbal, you can actually, after you've already centered it and balanced it and everything, you will be able to adjust and off-center your phone a little bit. Now, because of the weight distribution, you will lose a little bit of battery life for being unbalanced. But this is also something no other smartphone gimbal right now will actually let you do. So, I mean, if you have the iPhone 11, this is going to be pretty good for you if you actually need a gimbal and you're planning to use your iPhone 11. Now, also, the Osmo here was also, of course, designed for one-handed use, including, of course, with the extended tripod feet that you can just screw in the bottom here. And oh look, see, there you go, you got a nice little tripod. Reminds you of a fighter jet. As I mentioned before, they are very popular in the drone space. They've been the leader in drones for years now, and every one of their drones has an amazing built-in gimbal, and now they've gone and shoved it all in this thing here for you. And one feature of said technology is their Active Tracking 3.0, the feature in their drones that allows the drone to follow its target. Now, of course, this is a gimbal. It's not a drone. It's not going to sprout wings anytime soon. And I'm sure you get the picture at this point. But what you'll be able to do in the app on your phone is you will be able to just draw a square on the screen over your intended target, and the Osmo Mobile 3 will lock on to that target. And, from then on, it's just, it's going to stay locked until the target actually, like, maybe disappears if you have it run behind something. You can use hand gestures to take a picture, start recording, and more, all on your own. Just with a wave of your hand, holding up your hand, or making the V symbol or a peace symbol. Now, this is going to be a bit of a deal breaker for anybody with an Android phone, but The DJI Mimo app does not support 60 frames per second on any Android phone. If you happen to have a iPhone 8 or newer, no problem. But this seems to be the same story actually for every gimbal available right now, every smartphone gimbal. It's just an Android issue. Google hasn't given the access to the developers for the API that they need to go ahead and update their software to give us that 60 frames per second. Continuing on in the software, you do also have the option of telling the Osmo to take either the usual panoramic shot, wide panoramic shot, which it will go ahead and take 4 pictures to do and then assemble them all together for you. Or you do also get the option for basically a higher resolution photo. It's going to take about a total of 9 photos, 3 at an upward angle, then 3 right through the middle, and 3 at a lower angle. It's going to piece all those together for you. Now, we've gone ahead and taken a horizontal panoramic shot, standard shot there at Lake Eola in Central Florida. Got ourselves a hyperlapse here on the waterfront. Sped it up about double time here in Adobe After Effects, just to squish it in here in the video and not take up all your time. And beyond that, I did also want to mention that the 8x slow motion feature is one of those features, again, that is only available to iPhone users at this time. So unfortunately, I was not able to get any video of that for you. I did, however, get some hyperlapse as well. On our way back, we stopped at Lake Underhill and just went around the border of the lake here a little bit. Alright, so now let's talk about controls. Pretty much everything is going to be either a single, double, triple tap, or a press and hold, or in some cases a few things will actually function better with the usual pinch and zoom on your smartphone screen in the DJI mobile app. Now here, as you can see, we've got your record button, a little M button with the power symbol, you got your joystick here, you got a little slider that goes back to center here for your zoom, and on the back side you've got your trigger. We're going to go over each of those. Now for one, you do get this nice little zoom rocker on the side here. It's not terribly accurate though, it jumps pretty quickly. Sometimes it's a little rough in its shakiness as it zooms in and out. You can go into the menu here on the side, and there is an option to change your zoom speed, however. But again, as you can see, it's kind of choppy. I would assume here, let's see, the higher we go, the smoother it'll probably be. Yeah. But as usual, you can pinch and zoom. Moving now onto the trigger button though, notice right now if I shake this, it goes all over the place. The angle of the phone changes, everything. Press and hold that button. Nope. Now it's locked. Let go, and now it's going to go all over the place again. Now one press will turn on the Active Tracking 3.0. I have now locked onto my wireless charger for my phone. And as you can see, as I move around, it will continue to follow that. If I press it again, it will break the lock. Now, double pressing the trigger just simply recenters the device. You have the option of on-the-fly switching between the front and rear cameras. Just triple tap on the trigger button. Let's talk about the little M button here with the power symbol next to it, obviously right there. One of the main functions is, of course, going to be power. Press and hold that button. Your device will snap to attention. Right now we have the Mimo app already open. Pressing and holding the button while it's already on, you have an option of waiting for 1 beep or 2 beep. 1 beep is going to go ahead and put your device in standby mode, where it's going to swivel and put it on top, balancing it on top. Do the same thing again, and you will get it back from standby mode. Now, press and hold it until you get 2 beeps, and it will shut itself off. All the LED light indicators right there for power are now off. A single press of the M button simply switches between video and photo mode. As you've seen earlier, double tapping on the button switches between portrait and landscape modes. Now, I don't know why we need another option for standby mode, but triple press, standby mode. So now you can enter standby by either the M button or by the trigger button. Now the shutter button, the red button here, pretty self-explanatory. You should know what this is naturally by now from other products, but this will be to snap your photos, to start and end your videos. But now if you're in photo mode and you press and hold it, it's going to do a burst shot, taking multiple pictures of whatever you're looking at so you can choose the best photo. Now you should have a really good idea as to what you could expect to get out of using the DJI Osmo Mobile 3. Don't worry though, you do also get a generous 15-hour runtime. If you actually run low on power, they included cable here, USB-C, you can just charge it right here. They didn't include a plug, but again, this is a smartphone gimbal. They just assume that you're probably going to use your smartphone charger. Now with a 10-watt charger, it's going to take approximately 2.5 hours to fully charge. Now when the lights right here above the joystick all go out, that point it will be fully charged. Now if it's the other way around and you're done with your session, your phone battery's running low, well, guess what? This little door right here that I was wondering about earlier, the full-size USB, just flip it around and this is now your power bank. You can now transmit your power back to your phone. This is the tripod I'm using to film right here. As you can see, I have my wireless Go audio system already attached to it. This is where I would normally put the smartphone that I'm using presently. Now, you can actually go ahead and hook your Osmo Mobile 3 to this as well. I will have to take this off, and your tripod will have to have some kind of either thread already attached to it or some removable piece with a threading like this. Now that I have the piece attached to the Osmo, all I gotta do is slide it in here, pop it into place atop the rail on the tripod, tighten it into place. And now this is how I actually took the 20-minute time lapse over at Lake Eola. Okay guys, so that's going to be a wrap. Please go ahead, if you like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, help us grow, help us send you out some more product videos. Also again, about the website that's under construction right now, we hope you're interested in that. So then you can see all the products that we're going to list that we're going to have from all over the internet. Some of them will be affiliate links, so that will also help us with a small commission should you actually choose to buy something. Anyway, thanks again guys, we really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.